Movie buffs, welcome back to the Movie Bay. This is D. In today's video, we're going to do our movie night picks for the week. So without further ado, let's dive in and start with our horror pick for the week. So our horror pick for the week is going to be David Cronenberg's Shivers. Now, it's not the most horrifying movie ever, but it's a good watch, and I think it's a classic. I think this is something that I want to bring to the forefront. I want to bring this to the front of your mind. I want you to check this one out. It's definitely a horror movie, but it's a classic. I'll say that. David Cronenberg's Shivers. You need to check this one out. It's a classic. We have our family pick for the week. I forgot about that category. I left that one out for the last couple of picks. So we got 8 categories instead of 7. So we got our family pick for the week, and our family pick for the week is going to be Dustin Hoffman, Robin Williams, Julia Roberts, and Bob Hoskins in Hook. This is a great film. I enjoyed this one. When I was young, I actually went to the theater to see this one when it was released. Fantastic movie, an absolute classic banger. Next up for our comedy for the week. Now, this comedy is a little bit more on the raunchy side. It's an older comedy. It's an older, raunchy comedy, but it's still a comedy, and there's a lot of enjoyment in this one for an older audience. Well, even a younger audience can watch this because raunchy by this standard is nowhere near as raunchy as today's standard. We have Porkys, a great comedy. A little bit, like I said, for its time, it was considered raunchy. It's definitely not considered raunchy by today's standards. We have our sci-fi pick for the week is one that I really look. Like I said before, this is my favorite of the Star Wars side movies, and it's Rogue One. This is my favorite from the Star Wars side movies, like Solo, this one, and I think it was one more. This is a side movie, but this was a banger. I enjoyed it. You had a great cast in here. Fantastic. Our biopic for the week is going to be one that I'm not too really hot on, but it's not about me. It's about the movie night pick. Some of you might find some enjoyment with this one, and that's All Eyes on Me. I thought I didn't have this in my collection, but upon further investigation, I realized I had it. So All Eyes on Me. And again, I thought the movie was okay. I didn't care too much for the guy that they picked to play Tupac. I think he was doing too much. He just didn't come off as sincere. And I understand he's an actor portraying an iconic figure, but he just didn't convince me. I'm sorry. Now, the guy that they got in Notorious to play Biggie Smalls, I was convinced. Here's our Western pick for the week. We got Kurt Russell and Bone Tomahawk. This is a really good movie. I really enjoy this one. This is a really, really good Western movie. You need to check this one out. It's called Bone Tomahawk. You got Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox, and Richard Jenkins. Matthew Fox, yes. Here we have a Shudder original, and I do like getting my hands on some of the Shudder originals. Not all, but some. I think I have about 4 or 5 in my collection. And this one is a banger. It's The Boy Behind the Door. This is a good movie. You got these 2 boys that's on their way to a baseball game. They get abducted, and it just kind of spiral out of control from there. Good movie. And this is going to be our drama for the week. Even though this one could be I wouldn't call this a horror movie. I wouldn't really call this could be a class as a thriller. But I'm going to put this down as our drama for the week. This could actually be a thriller too. But I'm actually going to swap. I'm sorry, guys. This is going to be our this is going to be our thriller for the week, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But let's go to our drama for the week, and that's Fracture with Anthony Hopkins. This I pulled for the drama for the thriller for the week, but you know what happened within the first 5 minutes of the movie. You know he did it. There's nothing to figure out, so it takes that thriller element out of it. However, the ending of it does bring it back to that thriller element, but not really. So I'm going to call this our drama for the week. And I'm going to call The Boy Behind the Door the thriller for the week because the ending on this one, you really was kind of taken aback by who was the mastermind behind the whole thing. So that's our movie picks for the week. Let's go ahead and recap this one. We got Fracture with Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling, a really good movie. This is going to be our drama pick for the week. It could have been a thriller, but we're going to call this our drama for the week. Our thriller for the week is going to be The Boy Behind the Door. Really good movie. It's a Shudder original. If you got Shudder, you should be able to stream this one. But if you can get a cheap copy of this one, I got this one from Best Buy before they stopped selling media. Bone Tomahawk, that's our Western pick for the week. I am a huge Kurt Russell fan, so definitely I would urge you to check that one out. All Eyes on Me. Rogue One, this is a phenomenal movie, especially if you are a Star Wars fan. This movie is absolutely phenomenal. Porkys is our comedy pick for the week. Like I said, a little bit on the raunchy side, but again, by today's standards, this is tame. Our family pick for the week, we got Hook. Fantastic movie. R.I.P. to Robin Williams, gone too soon. And our horror pick for the week is going to be David Cronenberg's Shivers. A classic. Check this one out. That's movie picks number 12, I do believe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.